Yeah, nowadays bare man are just wasting their time. They're not going on with nothing. They're what you call whatless. Yeah, living an existence that ain't worth jack shit. Limitless. How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? Yeah, you need to be willing and able to do whatever to put the food on the table, or the label you will get is a whatless guy. Yeah, that can never be referred to I now, cause I'm always trying to better myself. Yeah, because I know what's good for my health, not sitting around smoking and drinking. Yeah, both of those things will mash up the way you're thinking, so I'm always plotting and screaming. Yeah, I'm also dreaming. Yeah, I'm also theming. Yeah, you know me, I'm theming their titles. Everybody knows I'm taking down my rivals. Yeah, because a lot of them ain't going on with jack shit. Yeah, but yet still I still spit about them, hoping they can change their ways. Cause nowadays we are in the final days, in this maze of madness. Yeah, on the roadside there's a lot of madness. People protesting left, right and center. That's not me. I only protest whenever I MC. Yeah, you gotta have drive, else you won't survive, else you ain't going to stay alive. Me, how the hell am I doing it? Whatever it is, nobody can ruin it. Yeah. How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? Time's getting harder, time's getting rougher. Yeah, on the streets things are getting more tougher. Man ain't coming over you like they used to, man. Trust me, of us they are not a fan. Yeah, they don't want no more yard man over here. Yeah, it's like that's the end of their career. They're getting people from other parts of the world, so we're getting overwhelmed. Yeah, overwhelmed is how we're getting. But I'm not sweating, neither am I regretting. I'm just plotting and I'm making plans alone, because nowadays I can't trust many mans. Of many mans, yeah, I ain't their fans. They're coming up with shit that don't make sense. Yeah, when I'm around I notice some of them are tense. Some of them look like they are lying to themselves. Yeah, some of them are small like Santa's elves. Yet still, a lot of them are always boasting. Yeah, but they're not toasting or celebrating. Those man are what man are not rating. Yeah, me, you know my future I'm creating. Every single day that goes by. Yeah, you know me, I always try and I'll tell you why. Yeah, I will always survive. Yeah, every day I'm always trying to thrive. Yeah, how you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? How you gonna survive if you ain't got no drive? Yeah, even the foreigners are coming in and they're blowing past man, leaving man in the gutter, setting up businesses left, right and center, while man them ain't going on with nothing. Yeah, man are a dying species. Yeah.